celebrate the life and business of Snickerdoodle for all of you. If anybody would like to say some words. Anybody who worked here, managed...
Oh, I do. What's this homeless minister doing?
Listen, my current financial situation is none of your business.
We see that minister has all kinds of candy stains on their clothes, as they were a spokesperson, a homeless minister.
Listen, the only important thing here, I love chocolate Pop-Tarts, and this factory made many.
I worked here for 20 years, and I don't think they made chocolate ones, but they made pretty good vanilla ones.
Well, regardless of what flavor they were, this business made many, and it is a shame that this business is closing. I am a funeral director and Pop-Tart enthusiast.
It's only because the CEO didn't do his job right.
I was selling the cookies, and it was time to close down the factory. We had to put these things to bed.
Yeah, because you didn't pay the taxes.
Taxes would come, and every time I heard to the accountant, he would just say the strangest thing. He would just go on and say, "We're going to need a bigger boat for this stuff."
We are right next to the port.
Yeah, were you also the captain of that boat?
Briefly, along with being CEO, it was a busy time. Probably why the company sank, and we're no longer.
Oh, well, the co-captain said, "Commercial, where's the beef?"
Those guys were always on our tails, just taking away our business. First it was cookies, then it was beef. How could we compete?
Oh, right, it was this homeless minister that was the one that's doing our competitions.
I take work where I can get it, okay?
He's homeless because he lost all his money.
That's very rude. Well,
You see that homeless minister now, who may or may not be homeless, is affected by that accusation deeply as he explains himself.
Daddy, would you like a sausage? Would you like some sausages? That's what my child says to me because we have nothing to eat, okay? It's hard being a homeless minister. You don't get paid a lot for this.
Yeah, what's the CEO paying you for officiating the funeral? Like peanuts?
Oh, I was paying him cookies.
Like peanuts?
Oh, I was paying him cookies.
Like actual?
And then the beef thing came up, and
I'd rather my child have beef than cookies, I mean.
your child always has a wise saying of, "Does the elevator go up?"
He doesn't even know how they work. I can't afford schooling for him.
Yeah, because you're so poor. You're so poor that the rats say, he killed 3 people with a pencil.
Listen, I had a dark child. But I became a minister to escape from it all, and I've just tried to officiate a funeral, okay.
Well, why did you kill 3 people with a pencil?
I needed money.
As they're having this dark, emotional, eulogizing moment, we see outside of the factory, people are walking up and leaving little tokens of their love. More and more people are showing up and giving their respects, leaving the occasional cookie out the front window there. The people
good.
are arriving.
Well, I'm taking all the cookies, you're taking the beef, and...
And we've all noticed that, Paul, out the front window, and are affected by that. We notice people
Yeah, you're taking nothing, you're taking the beef, and I'm taking all the cookies.
The only things that deserve the remainders of this factory are pigeons.
Yeah, which I'm sure you're the father of the pigeons.
And now somebody notices that there are people coming to the front of the factory, leaving things out front, and we are affected by that. Notice
I'm
it!
sure those people and tell them,
Somebody notice it!
There are people
cold
leaving
never
things.
bothered me anyway.
Henry, repeat your line.
It's cold outside, and that never bothered me.
Henry repeats his line, and we all react to it.
There are people leaving things outside. They care so much about the factory, and yet you are just seem divided.
So?
People cared about this place.
You didn't know you people were stealing their business.
But they care.
They can
They're
know the
leaving
business
the-
that you stole.
They're leaving sacrifices outside because this place deserves to be remembered, and I'm trying to help us remember it.
Yeah, but you're also gonna have a demolition to demolish the building, right, and then build a new one on top of it.
It needs to be
With
buried in the
leaders.
ground like anything deserves to on a funeral.
And as we work towards a resolution, Henry's words carry weight. As we see more and more people showing up out front, our CEO has thoughts on it.
Thank you for your cookie sacrifice. Arr!
That's why we need a capital.
Yeah, the shit that he also saying, right, that he not only did he put the cookie factory into bankruptcy, but he sunk the ship, and as he was sitting, as the ship was sinking, he yelled out, right, and cursed, "Show me the money." If you wanted more money, you buy another boat that you could then just sink.
You have said so many terrible things today to so many people. It's mainly me. I have one last thing to say to you. Sir, it tastes so good when it hits your lips. These cookies always did. And that's what we should care about.
And see you.